Napoleon Bonaparte, military genius, lawmaker, emperor, and possibly the most successful man in history that absolutely refused to stop while he was ahead. Also, no, he wasn't actually short, that's British propaganda, and frankly it worked. Napoleon was born in 1769 on Corsica, a Mediterranean island that had just been taken over by France, meaning Napoleon grows up speaking Italian at home, French at school, and never quite fitting in anywhere. At military academy, he's brilliant at math, obsessed with artillery, and not especially popular, which historically is never really a good sign. But the French Revolution blows the old system apart, and suddenly talent matters more than ancestry, and Napoleon thrives in chaos. By his mid-20s, he's winning battles in Italy that nobody expects him to win. He moves armies faster, concentrates artillery better, and actually reads his maps, which already puts him ahead of half the generals in Europe. In 1799, France is exhausted, broke, and tired of revolutionary politics eating itself. Napoleon steps in, stages a coup, and reassures everyone that he's definitely not a dictator. He then names himself first consul and later emperor. Here's the part that gets oversimplified. Napoleon isn't just a warmonger. He genuinely believes order is more important than freedom. He creates the Napoleonic Code, a legal system that enforces equality before the law, property rights, and secular government. It spreads across Europe with his armies and still shapes legal systems today. But there's a catch. Napoleon also censors the press, controls elections, and centralizes power around himself. He preserves the revolution by making sure no one else can control it. Napoleon worked obsessively, slept very little, and wrote hundreds of letters, especially to his wife Josephine. Some are romantic, some are logistical. I arrive in 3 days, do not bathe. This is a man who reorganized Europe but still thought that was okay to put in writing. Eventually, Napoleon runs into the same problem that has humbled empires for centuries. He invades Russia, assumes winter will cooperate, and loses an army without ever fighting a decisive battle. After defeat, he's exiled, escapes, comes back, loses again at Waterloo. This time, the European powers don't take chances. They send him to St. Helena, a tiny windy island in the South Atlantic, about as far from Europe as you can get without leaving Earth. Napoleon dies there in 1821, pacing a small house, replaying his victories, rewriting his legacy in conversation. Which is fitting, because Napoleon's greatest strength, total belief in his own exceptionalism, is also exactly what destroyed him. Because history doesn't punish ambition, it punishes ambition that refuses to stop.